Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to this very special episode of Two Snazzy Gamers. You're probably wondering...
Special, there's S's right
There's S's. This is very special. You're probably wondering, wait, they're uploading an episode on Wednesday, but they uploaded on Tuesday. Well, this is our 1-year anniversary episode. Yay! For those of you who don't know, the way we celebrate our 1-year anniversary is we celebrated the date of our very first episode we ever put out. Now, we put out the promo a week earlier, but this is the date that the very first episode ever came out of Two Snazzy Gamers, and it's been a whole fucking year. Can you believe that? Can you believe it's been a year already?
Nope.
It doesn't feel like a year. We've done so much already, and it's been a crazy year of Two Snazzy Gamers. But we're gonna be playing. Well, I'm gonna be playing a little Trauma Center New Blood, but we're going to be kind of just discussing kind of the beginning of the channel, how we kind of came up with the idea for the channel, a little background information.
You're not going to be my storyline.
I know, I know.
You going to skip the storyline?
Yeah, right.
You can hear Troy Baker, that's all you need to know.
Yeah, true. Well, you can hear him right now.
Greg.
Let's begin the conference. The patient.
You have the same name. Press plus.
Blood won't be
beat it up.
arriving for a while.
Plus, not.
Oh, yeah, I'm pushing plus.
Minus 10. There you go.
Okay.
You don't like to hear him talk.
So, alrighty.
Pick whoever you want. I don't.
I'm going to be Val,
Okay.
because I love her. So, yeah, we're playing Trauma Center New Blood because this game actually holds importance. Because this was, fun fact, this was originally going to be the first game we were ever going to play for the channel. And why don't you tell the story about how that happened?
Oh, just basically,
The patient's vitals are low.
we're trying to do
Please
it.
use the syringe to stabilize
No,
them.
no. There you go.
Yep, I got this.
Basically, it was just, we,
His
couldn't
vitals have been
cooperate,
first
kept doing
when we
everything else.
dissolved the laceration
Yeah,
with
exactly.
sutures.
Put me in the spotlight so fast. Throw me under the bus, Greg. I keep saying, oh, no.
No, it's all good. Sorry about that. No, like it's funny how this channel kind of started. Actually,
external wounds.
I want to say we came up with the an idea of doing a let's play.
Incision guideline to
Nope.
disinfect the
Probably.
Please trace the incision guideline.
Gosh.
slowly and
I have no steady hands.
You want me to do this?
Yeah, why don't you play? Because you're really good at this game, and I'll talk. Because I can't keep my thoughts organized.
carefully fracture.
Alrighty, we'll move around.
Get out of the way.
Alrighty. So basically,
Remove the
I want to say we came up with the idea for this game, for doing this channel, I want to say summer of 2012, right? Because that's when when I played Silent Hill. And I found that Let's Play database with those really funny picture walkthroughs. And because remember you said, I remember you saw,
That's not the correct location.
it was, there was a Trauma Center one and it wasn't funny.
Oh, yeah.
And you were all like, this isn't funny, we can make it funny, why don't we do that? And we're like, oh haha, that'd be great.
Yeah.
And then fast forward to December, I don't know if it was because we had lost our jobs or we were just talking about doing something with the internet.
I know one time we were doing a crappy job.
Yeah, well, it was around the time we had started at Domino's, and I think you were like, I want to do something YouTube-wise.
Yeah.
And then we came up with the idea, well, why don't we make a YouTube channel? And I actually still have the document that when you and I first brainstormed ideas. Because remember, we were like, we're going to do game commentary, we're going to talk about how crappy Sega and Capcom are, and we're going to do top 10 lists. And
We did it with your cousin, too.
yeah, and I remember we were talking to them about it, or you and I were discussing it, and then we had the conversation with my cousin Sam, and
Oh, yeah, I say I'm Val because I decided to get an S with her.
why not? And
I just appreciate if you wouldn't be late, Marcus.
I love it.
Val is angry.
Angry Val is very angry.
That's how you tell we're different. You pick Valerie. I'm picking Marcus.
Right, exactly.
I'm picking Troy Baker.
Right, but yeah, and then we talked to Sam about it, and we kind of talked to him, and I want to say we had like a conversation over Skype.
We
And
did.
I
was playing Eternal Sonata.
I remember that. You were playing a game, I was playing something, and Sam was just kind of doing whatever. And he was kind of telling us, because he had been on YouTube since like, I don't know if it was 2010 or 2011. And he was giving us a bunch of pointers about YouTube and how stuff kind of works on there. And
Use the forceps to
uh,
now we need to use the forceps.
and then we had that conversation, and that's when we kind of sat down and said, you know what, we're gonna do this channel.
Affected area is
I'm laughing because if you watch me play this, you can see how fast I'm going.
Yeah. Anyone who's seen our How Not to Play Trauma Center, you know how fast and how good she is at this game.
Excise it with the scalpel
But
before the cytoplasm seeps
then
into
I
the
remember
turn
when we
over
bought
the
the stuff,
with the
because
forceps.
remember we had the bad capture device, because we were like, okay, we're gonna get this going at the end of January, and then we had to postpone it because
Please treat the excised area as a small tumor.
because we got a bad capture device, and then we ended up with the one that we
It
had.
was really crappy.
Yeah, like it froze my computer and it wasn't capturing anything at all.
Antibiotic gel on the synthetic membrane.
And then when we got the other capture device, or no, it was we got the microphone first,
Yep.
and then you and I tried playing this game,
Yep.
and then
Shit. No, it's fine.
like what you said, we didn't.
Treat the bleeding.
We were cooperating. Like she was doing a bunch of stuff, and we were getting mad at each other. Like, okay, let's choose another game.
That was the only thing.
Right, exactly.
You don't know how
Because
to play.
I don't really play this game, and she knows how to play it. And then was it you that came up with the idea of Umbrella Chronicles? Because you rattled off some games.
Yep.
Because you mentioned like Umbrella Chronicles. I know at one point we were contemplating an RPG, but then Sam was all, you want to make sure you've got your style locked in before you do an RPG, which I still want to do RPGs, and we will in the future.
Oh yeah.
But
Okay,
I
we need to
remember
treat the
that,
external
and
let me laser.
let me laser that shit. And then we played Umbrella Chronicles, and we're all, this could work. So we get the capture device, and we got everything that we needed. And then after that, we we recorded the first 2 episodes.
Yep.
And but then I lost the audio to the second episode. I remember that.
Oh god.
I remember that. I know we've lost a bunch of other things.
We lost some stuff.
We have. We are just. You need to cut it.
Oh, I know.
Let me just laser it. And then I remember because we did the thing. We recorded the episode, and I want to say we had it done like in January, and we put it up on my personal channel and sent the link to Sam because he wanted to see it, see how it was. And actually going back at it now, that episode is really embarrassing. Because you could tell I was huge into Game Grumps at the time because of my style.
I remember that when we were on Skype, I told you that I actually did times I didn't watch it because I would get really bored. God damn it, I can't even fucking do this. I can't even fucking do this. I'm so pissed.
There you go, you got it finally.
I don't mean to say the Lord's name in vain.
That's all good. I think we've said it a fair amount of times.
Yeah, I told you I didn't watch them as much because their videos got boring because it was sometimes way too long.
Yeah,
And
for Game Grumps.
my attention span wasn't that high.
Yeah, and I was huge into them, and that's kind of like the first few episodes were really interesting because of the fact of like we were still kind of trying to find our own. You know, you can choose whatever level you want.
Oh.
Are you just doing the easier ones just
Let's
because?
go over this one more time.
No, we're not gonna go over this one more time. We're gonna dive head in.
Oh, baby, that's kinky.
Oh, that's right. I have to be Marcus.
Yeah. But no, I won't forget how nerve-wracking showing Sam that episode was.
We went to the movies that night.
Yeah, we saw Hansel and Gretel.
That's right.
I remember we saw Hansel and Gretel, and thank you. We saw Hansel and Gretel, and I remember I had to go use the restroom at the end,
First, we'll have to detect
and Sam was just talking about how much he loved the episode, and how he really thinks like we could do something big with it, and he really wanted to try to help out with it.
Yep.
So we that I really think that was kind of a big for us because we're like, man, this episode's gonna suck. He's not gonna like it that much, and he ended up loving it. And then we finally posted the first episode a year ago today, and
Resident Evil.
of Resident Evil: The Umbrella Chronicles. That was an interesting game to play.
Oh yeah. We never really unlocked that one.
We did it because I remember you thought that because you had never finished that third mission, and I remember when we recorded that, you were like, oh well, I guess like I guess we're what the fuck's going on here?
Remember, it's hemorrhaging.
That's
He
right.
has to do
Oh, that's right. He has to do the pentagram.
healing touch.
The pentagram.
Okay, I've got some time until it images.
But no. Because you never beaten it, so you thought doing that last thing would unlock the last level, and it didn't. And then we looked it up, and that's why we had that little addendum at the end of that episode.
Yeah.
Which, that's another fun fact nobody knows. All those Umbrella Chronicles episodes were recorded in March.
Yeah.
Because I remember we did like the first 4 episodes before.
Oh, I got A. Woo!
Yeah, that's awesome.
But it still doesn't beat my score. That's
Oh, well. I say you're talking and doing stuff as well, so. And I remember we recorded a bunch of them at the same time. What's so funny?
Oh,
What's so funny?
what's he doing?
Oh.
Imagine an operation.
Okay. Is this
We're gonna learn how to do the healing touch,
Is
guys.
this when he's like one more time?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Remember how it felt? If you could see her face right now, guys, this is fucking funny.
No, I need to be faster.
And more accurate.
No, I need to be faster and more accurate.
And but anyway, no, we recorded all those episodes, and that series went till June,
And accurate.
Yep.
and that actually kind of bit us in the ass a little bit because halfway through Umbrella Chronicles is when we were given the suggestion to. Wow, is when we were given the suggestion to
Change, like,
to do two episodes. Because I remember we had everybody vote, and we did Warrior Wear.
Yep.
And
Watching
it was, I think it was Hisanka was the name of the user.
Yeah.
He's like, why don't you guys do a second day? And I remember I talked to you about it, like, yeah, we can do that, do different things, and that's when we kind of did some of the fighting games on there. And then that was also around the time Dad came up with the idea of how not to play.
Yeah.
And I remember I was actually, I'm not gonna lie, I was scared pitching the idea to you.
Why?
Because I didn't know if it was gonna work, you know? I didn't know if it was gonna be a good idea, because for, you know, we had a lot of interesting ideas for the channel when it first started, and then we simplified it to just a Let's Play channel.
Oh, yeah.
And from there, like, my dad really wanted to do something with us, and he's like, I don't want to infringe. He was even saying, he's all, we can do it as its own channel then or something, but he really wanted to do how not to play, and I pitched the idea to you, and that's when we did the Last of Us video.
Yep, I remember.
And then,
Mr. Krabs.
oh my God, I remember that.
Mr. Krabs was in that video.
I remember my parents were on vacation that weekend, and you and I were watching my house, and we got a bunch of recording done.
Sorry, I'm just not pretty.
No, don't worry about it, because this looks intense as hell.
It's a challenge one.
Yeah, exactly. But I remember we recorded that. That was a big episode. Gunstar Heroes was
What
an
the
interesting
fuck?
episode.
Glass just appeared out of no fucking
Right?
where.
Gunstar Heroes was great. I think around that time we did Tekken, and I think Tekken actually really helped kind of get people to the channel.
Oh, yeah.
Because there's a lot of people who came from Tekken. Because at the time we had the Tekken blog, and so we were promoting it through there, saying, hey, you know, we're doing
Bad.
Tekken.
Uh-huh.
It's all good. And got some more people from there. And we had a lot of interesting Let's Plays over the summer. Like, we focused a lot more in the summer, and then things kind of died down into the fall. That's a big gaping hole. I'm just saying
Then we
that.
just put the medicine in the hole. Dad, get out of my hole.
What?
Dad, get out of my hole.
Dad, get out of my... Right, I remember that. But,
Dad, or whatever, I don't care.
it's all good. Like the summer was crazy, and then the winter, like falling into the winter, you know, we're kind of slow, but you know, we had work, we had school, stuff like that.
Pretty soon you're gonna be done.
I'm gonna be done soon. Another thing I was scared to talk to you about, or not scared, but that really kind of came out of that slow period in the fall was the discussion thread. Because remember, it was original idea that we were gonna do not game reviews, but we want to do top 10s.
Yeah.
And then I brought up the discussion thread, and you're like, yeah, let's try it, let's do it. And these first 2 episodes are fucking great. And it's really helping you voice acting wise, because you're an aspiring voice actress, and it's getting you behind a microphone. And so it's kind of serving a dual purpose.
One day I'm gonna be on Trigger, not really, but...
You'll be, epic in every way, shape, or form like Troy Baker. She will.
Yep.
But
He's in this game.
Troy Baker, heck, he's Marcus.
He's
Vaughn.
Mark. He's fun. He's the character I'm being.
Right, exactly. The discussion thread, actually, that was kind of born out of my frustration of people having legitimate views and opinions but getting overshadowed by the noise.
The noise. Isn't that? Yeah.
The noise? I'm sure it is.
I'd say that sounds like a band you'd be into.
Yeah. I know noisecore is a genre of hardcore where it's just chaos. But, the discussion there was kind of born out of, our frustration, or my frustration of, people having legitimate opinions but being overshadowed by other people saying, "Oh, you suck," blah 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 blah. You have an opinion. You're human. You suck.
Yeah.
But and that's gone really well too. A lot of people have been responding to that and been having a lot of fun with it. Yeah, there have been quite a few people. I remember.
I haven't seen people respond to our discussion thread.
Oh well, let me show you the comments.
Okay.
I say there are people who respond to it. So.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Well, because now you know. Shows you who. Yeah, for fun fact, I take care of a lot of the channel stuff, like the getting a hold of people.
Oh my God, there's more.
Right, exactly.
Right, exactly.
Right,
like,
exactly.
You knew.
I figured because it wasn't done yet.
It's a challenge.
I take care. I manage the page, and May mainly helps with the recording, and she comes up with a lot of ideas for suggestions for games and shit like that.
Yeah, I'm behind the scenes person, really.
What?
I'm behind the scenes.
It seems like she's but what she does is really important because without what she does, we wouldn't have half of these games to not only play, but we wouldn't have the idea to play these games in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
So. She's just as important. I'm kind of the front person, but she does a lot of the back work that helps with the channel.
I forgot this mission. Oh my God, a fat person.
Fat people are funny.
That's right, the challenge mission, you keep going until you can do it all.
Yeah, true.
I'm not gonna finish.
Oh well.
I have 33 seconds.
Come on, you got this. But yeah, the discussion thread. Speaking of the discussion thread, I guess we can announce it now since we're already here.
Vital signs are dropping.
Shit, that's holy fuck. Get his vitals back up.
I'm trying, doctor.
Come on. at least when Dad and I played this, that was insanity.
I have 6 seconds to do this.
You would do it though.
No, I'm not.
But oh shit. That's crazy.
Their vitals died before I could do it.
But
I gotta see.
yay! Oh, at least you got to see. It's better than nothing.
No.
No, with the discussion thread, I'll announce it right now. We're gonna start writing it around this time to about the end of the spring. We're gonna do 10 episodes. We're gonna do it seasonal. It's gonna be we're gonna record it in the summer when we got a lot of time to record, and then in the fall, at the end of summer into the fall, there'll be more information over the summer about it. But this fall is when we're gonna be doing season 1 of the discussion thread. We're gonna have 10 episodes, and the main reason why we're doing it seasonal is we don't want to get burnt out.
I feel like we're people in charge of a TV show.
Right, exactly, right? But also, it allows us to recharge our batteries, and what I'm thinking is maybe our Let's Plays will dictate or be about something in relation to what we're playing, too. Or what we're talking about. And, fuck this game. But, it'll be seasonal. We're gonna be, I'm gonna be writing a lot of the stuff. We already have our season 1 opening episode picked out. Yeah. The game that you want to rip apart. Yeah. We already have our season 1 opener, and we're actually going to start working on it. We're already kind of in the beginning plans of that. But we'll have 10 episodes, and that'll be in the fall. And I'm excited to see how that goes, because I really feel like we can do a lot with that.
Yeah. Oh,
Now-
this one is fucking bullshit.
Oh.
Right now, because the lights go fucking out.
Oh, it's this one.
And,
Okay.
You know, you have to.
I know the one you're talking about. I remember when you beat this one, or when you played this one.
Yep, you have to do it in a.
Oh, that's crazy.
The tumor has been cut
Um,
off. Please extract it with the forceps.
What was I saying? Discussion thread, yeah. So in the fall, once it hits about the spring,
The patient's vitals.
into probably about May or June, we'll have more updates on the discussion thread. And I think that's your name, right? No, we'll have more info on that, but we're still gonna be doing the discussion thread. I guess before we go on to like the final bit, which is like what you think the future for TSG is gonna be. Let's talk about favorite moments from the first year. What are some of your favorite like videos or things we've done or people we've talked to
Signs of tumor
with
just a little more to
TSG?
go. More tumors and there are more.
I already know what one of your favorite episodes are.
The operation.
Oh, what the
What's
fuck?
going on? No. It appears that the entire.
Oh wow.
Can't stop now. Isn't there anything we can?
I've got an idea.
Anyway, so your favorite episodes?
Can you shine
Not
a light
this
on the
one.
affected area?
Well, you know.
I don't want to do it anymore. That
That's
was
all
too
good.
hard.
That's all good.
Tekken. That's all I
Tekken. I swear there was another one you really liked.
don't remember.
See, that's how it is with her. She
I don't remember.
she doesn't care about the chat. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Fucker.
I am a fucker. I know Tekken is the episode you keep going back to.
Yep.
Which is cool.
I don't want to play anymore. Your turn.
Oh, okay.
I'm tired.
So, well, we might as well just leave it here and just kind of talk.
Okay.
Or maybe I'll do something. I don't know.
Don't know. I'm sorry. Oh.
I'll
That
do
was
it.
where Valerie gets her healing touch.
Oh, well, I don't want to do anything with healing touch then.
Why?
I'm too lazy.
Okay.
I'll do the snowstorm.
There's my drink right.
There's my drink.
I'm thirsty.
But,
Need water.
I know one of my favorite episodes, I loved Attack on Titan.
Oh yeah.
That was,
I know a lot of people did.
a lot of people love that. That seems to be a crowd favorite. I loved our How Not to Play of Trauma Center. That was a lot of fun.
I just want to tell you later.
I'm ready to start.
And I will have you tell me it later.
It's about what later.
later.
Okay. We need to.
I just love,
I'm gonna move so you can
no, it's all good.
Okay.
Say, I can just sit right here and do it. Yeah, I got
And
this.
Chuck.
Oh, we're already going. Okay.
The round seems to have. Let's
Oh, this is one you did already. Okay.
The synthetic membrane.
Yeah,
What do I gotta do? What do I gotta do? Oh, I gotta do this.
Now.
Alrighty, and then
You are
that.
not this crazy
The
stuff.
gunshot wound has been successfully
What?
treated. Now
That's
let's
not
treat the
really-
remaining
They're not gonna
wounds.
survive because you.
Why? Because I suck?
Internal wounds
Yes,
have been treated.
Shut up.
Clean up.
But, shit. Motherfucker. I did it. Okay. No, I loved Attack on Titan. I loved all that we did with Tekken, because I just love Tekken.
Please keep an eye on his vitals while you treat his wounds.
I love the fact that we were able to jump on top of a game like, Killer's Dead. And keep up with that game, which I'm glad that we're still playing. And there was another one that I really liked.
Let's drain the blood
I like
from
all
the
that we've
condition of
done,
the round.
and I know that there's some important episodes, like the first episode, the episode that Sam did with us, which is the one where we kept dying. That was funny. The one, episode 7, where we kept dying at the QuickTime event. Oh, that one pissed me off to no extent.
Fatal.
But
Please extract the round
there's a lot of stuff we've done that oh my god. There's a lot of stuff that we've done with the channel that I've loved what we've done.
Split in two.
But I'm also really excited for what we got in the future. I mean, we got the discussion thread, and oh, I gotta do this. Okay.
Please
You have to
extract
extract
Open up
it.
the gunshot
Oh,
wound
okay.
with the scalpel and keep an eye on his vitals.
Alrighty.
Guys, dropping doctor.
I know. Okay.
You're gonna kill him.
I'm not gonna kill him. I'm not gonna kill him. Don't worry. Ha.
Pool has formed.
Okay. Let's do this. I love how we're supposed to be talking about like the channel and stuff like that, and I'm
You're
just
the one who
like,
decided to play drama
Please
center.
extract it with care.
alrighty.
No,
The round
drink,
has been
drink.
extracted. Please treat the remaining wounds.
Ah.
That completes. Now please resuscitate the. Now
Alrighty.
stage to press the Z. You're not getting.
Hold on.
Your timing needs to be better. Please watch the stage more carefully.
I'm almost there. Got it. Got it. Thank God. Alrighty, so
Now you close them up.
no, oh, it's all good. This is the easy
Close
part.
them up.
But yeah, there's been a lot that we've done with this. That's bad, but I don't care. A lot that we've done with this channel that I really love. I like what we've done with How Not to Play, and I'm really excited to see where How Not to Play goes from here. I'm really, if I can do this.
You can put the band-aid on the patient.
Right, exactly. No, I'm really excited to see where How Not to Play goes from here because I've got some cool ideas for it, and we're really excited to see where that goes. And I'm also excited for the discussion thread because you and I have been coming up with some cool ideas for it. So
Many ideas.
anything you're excited for this second year of Two Snazzy Gamers? Food. Well, food always happens. Is there any games you would like to cover in the second year of this channel? Any style of games, maybe? Toho? Hey, since we've been doing PC games, why the fuck not?
It's a Japanese game.
That is true. I want to, at some point this year, at least cover an RPG.
Okay.
Even if it's like a showcase of
You
something.
can try and do that.
Yeah, like we can do a little showcase for like an RPG or something like that. Yeah, I think that's about it. So it's been an awesome year. Thank you guys for making this first year of this channel awesome. We are really excited for what we got in store for the discussion thread, How Not to Play, and our TSG Plays episode. If you're watching this on YouTube, thank you for sticking with us for this year. And if you're watching this on our Daily Motion page, welcome. We're relatively new to Daily Motion with all the YouTube fiasco stuff going on. And thank you for checking us out, giving us a chance. And we hope you keep coming back. And we hope to start gathering more people from Daily Motion and kind of really bring in a community. I guess that's another thing I'm going to announce right at the end right now. We're in the process of building a website.
Okay.
And we're in the process of getting some people together to create a little website.
I am hungry.
And she is hungry. Yeah, but I say I'm getting hungry too, so we're gonna eat after this. But yeah, we're in the process of building a website with a couple of people who are on YouTube, or going to be on YouTube, or Daily Motion, or wherever they end up. They're gonna be on making content on the internet, and we're really excited to get that going. That'll be happening at some point this year. We can't say when, but it will be happening. It's in the works though. We hopefully will have more information out around the time this comes out, or maybe a little bit after this comes out. I'm really excited for that. I know May isn't one to talk that much.
No.
Not really. But she and I love doing this, and it's a fun little thing to do.
My back's itchy.
And her back is really itchy. But
See, I talk. I just tell them about useless information.
you either deadpan or you come up with the greatest things to say, and everything you say is great.
My back being itchy is not the greatest thing to say.
Well, you know, it's random, so. But yeah, we're really excited for everything. I'm most excited about the discussion thread. I really feel like that's where I want the channel to go. Is yeah, covering Let's Plays, but I really think the discussion thread is something that could really push this channel to another place and another level. So thank you guys. We're really excited for what's to come in the second year of Two Snazzy Gamers, and here's to you awesome people for giving us a like, giving us a comment, messaging us. Shout out to the guy who sent us Bloodlust. That was another thing that I didn't get to talk about much, but you know, it's thanks to our Attack on Titan videos that we got to meet and talk to this guy who showed us his indie game Bloodlust Shadowhunter, which we showcased at the end of last year. And we also have some cool things in regards to indie games and voice acting related stuff that'll also be happening. But a lot of cool stuff in this second year. Thank you guys so much. Anything else you want to say, Hun?
I'm still hungry.
She is still hungry. But from the bottom of our hearts, thank you. We're really... Here's to an awesome second year. And we'll see you guys Friday for a brand new episode of Killer's Dead. Take care. Hug it out. Speak your mind. But also understand that people are human and don't always think the same way you do. And... reft. Fucking reft. Alrighty, guys. Thank you very much. Here's to another year. We'll see you guys Friday.